amateur detectives, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be playing Nancy Drew, Secrets Can Kill. I have my River Heights sweatshirt on and my magnifying glass, so we're gonna get into it. I think this is the first game in the Her Interactive series. I think it came out in 1998, which was about a year before I was born. So I didn't start playing the games until 2008, 2009, so I was about a decade behind. Took me a little bit to collect them all, but I managed to do it. Today we are going to be playing Master Detective.
Dear Dad, who would have dreamed taking a semester off to visit Aunt Eloise in Florida would result in another case? Seems a student was murdered at the high school last night, and Daryl Gray, the student council president, found the body. When Aunt Eloise heard, she rushed me right over and introduced me to the principal. He asked if I would try to find out who did it and why. So it's undercover I go. My only contact is Daryl, so I'm off to solve a murder. I'm calling this case Secrets Can Kill. Love, Nancy.
Alright, so we're in Aunt Eloise's house. Nancy, I had to close the school library early today, but if you need to do any research for your case, the key to the library is in the safe. Remember that you can find the combination in the house if you need it. Be careful, Aunt Eloise. She's not going to give us the combination. She's going to be like, hey, if you need help with your case, you know, go get the key in the safe and go to the library, but you're going to have to figure out the combination on your own. Thanks, Aunt Eloise. Thank you. It's very helpful. Alright, so that's a calling card, because we get to use payphones in this game, because this game came out in 1998. I love it. I used a payphone in, what year was it, like 2017 or something? And I was so excited, because like I'd always wanted to use a payphone, and they don't have them anywhere anymore, and I found one in Grand Central Station in New York, and I texted my mom. I said, because she doesn't usually pick up from a phone number she doesn't recognize. I was like, Mom, pick up the phone number, I'm gonna call you. I put like a coin in and called her. I got so excited. So this is like, there's clues hidden throughout the game, so you need this like Morse code thing. You can kind of solve those for fun. Ooh. What's up here? Oh, there's a key. She said the library key was in the safe.
I need something to make this work.
I need something to make this work. It's locked. Not anymore. Oh, there's a coin. See? That's how we get to call people. You gotta have your quarters. If you don't carry change, you can't use a payphone. Okay, we got a remote. Reminder, sophomore book sale, book club will meet, change needed information. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on, I think there was something else for us to look at in here. Yes. Boom! There's our code. Sci-Fi Kappa Delta. Book over hidden clues are everywhere. So if you read the first letter of each thing, it says Mitch. Who's that? I don't know. Strange, but you know, let's keep going. No! Keep turning too much. Boom! Oh, you get the nice, pretty music. Okay, that's the library key. And there's a slider puzzle in here, which Master Detective, I think it's pretty fun. Hopefully this won't be too hard. I watched a walkthrough with Arglefump, actually, like Michael Gray, years ago. And he taught me the best way to do slider puzzles is you always start from the left and you go where it's like around. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. But I don't like that it's flowers because I feel like flowers are always so difficult. Hold on, what's the picture on the front, real quick? Is there no picture on the front? Hold on, back up. There we go. Okay, so it's the leaf with some of the red, the yellow butterfly, blue, and then the other butterfly. So it's this one. And then it's that butterfly up there. So what we gotta do is make sure that one's behind that one, and then it's, oh, and then it's this one. Right, that's what, okay. So we're going to fix that, and now we have to get this butterfly to where it's following behind as well. So these puzzles tend to take a bit because you're having to slide every single puzzle over. All right, now we have them in, or we should have them in the order that we want them in. Have you ever done it where you're getting close to finishing up a puzzle and then you accidentally like hit back and it undoes everything you just did? I've done that before, and I'm really hoping I don't do it this time because that would be the worst. Okay. So slip those down, and so see how you went like over and that way. You have them following each other. So now that side's done and we don't have to worry about it. We have to organize these so that they also follow in suit. Okay. Up, up. These need to switch over. And then we need to make sure that once these go around, then these ones that follow, so this needs to follow that one. I think that might be it. I think so. Yes. Yes! Okay. That's where I went wrong. Okay. Boom! I love that sound of the drawer opening up. So this is how we get the school computer username and password. So Eloise drew O Wise Elder. We'll remember that. Back up. Gotta close the curtain, right? Or can I just back up? No, I gotta close it. Where do I click on it? Okay. So I think that's pretty much everything. So let's go to Maxine's. Let's go talk to our contact, Daryl Gray.
You look like you're going to make an excellent addition to Paseo Del Mar High School student body. I'm Daryl Gray, Renaissance man, short order cook, student council president, and professional escort to pretty new students.
Okay.
Short order cook?
I flip burgers here at Maxine's. Of course, that's when I'm not making
Good for you.
groundbreaking decisions as student council president.
In this game, Nancy asked everything a question. A diner? Flip burgers? Like Nancy, just talk like normal conversation. Have a normal conversation.
Student council president?
Politics.
Why is she saying
family.
it in that
My father
flirtatious
was a Florida
tone?
state senator.
Student
How could you
council
resist voting for
president?
me?
Nancy,
Say
stop
hello
it.
to
You
your
have a
number one
boyfriend. This isn't
contact, Miss
appropriate.
Drew.
I think you can help me.
I'm all yours, Nancy. What's on your mind?
Could you help me find Jake Rogers' locker?
Absolutely, Detective. I'll do anything you want. It's right down the hall from where Jake was killed.
Tell me about Jake.
He wasn't exactly a friend. He came by the diner a few times. Nancy, I hate to leave such a beautiful detective, but I've got a hot grill waiting for me. See you later, okay?
All right, I think we can go into the kitchen. Let's go into the kitchen. Oh, this just got really intense. There's a ladle. Important for solving mysteries. And then if we go down here, this kind of helps you later on in the game. But you have to put the ladle, because you hear that? That is the sound of leaking gas. And it will cause an explosion. And we don't want that to happen. So. There's also clues you can see here. You can decipher that. You would like. I think that's everything we can need in here. So, let's go to the school and question some suspects. But to do that, we must insert disc 2, because this is the 90s. We're going into Paseo. Let's see who's around. Hello.
Hi, I'm Connie.
Hi, Connie.
I'm
I'm Rachel.
You? Usually Paseo Del Mar High
rude.
is really quiet and boring. Today, it's totally out of control.
Out of control?
Out of control?
There are a ton of police on campus today. It's wild.
Nancy goes again, just responding with questions.
Why all the police?
Someone found a dead body at school this morning.
Who was killed?
Oh, just this wannabe stud named Jake Rogers.
That sounds
What do you mean?
Jake Rogers was a total creep. Nobody liked him. I gotta go now. Later.
It's poor rude. She's like, I'm done talking to you. I don't think we can look at anything on the desks right now. Oh, here's students of the month. Some of these people do not look like students, but that's okay. Like that guy right there is definitely not in high school. Let's go into, what is this? This is the study dome. What is this?
A new face. Hi, my name's Hal. You sure arrived on a day with a lot of activity.
Activity?
A murder was committed here last night.
Go,
Everyone is very stressed out.
stress? Like Nancy, yes. The students are stressed. He just got done saying there was a murder here committed last night. So I'm not gonna ask that question. Stress? Why would you be stressed?
Yes, a murder was committed here last night. It's
That's what I just said. He's like, were you listening to me?
Wow. Well, who was murdered?
Jake Rogers, a student here at Paseo Del Mar High. It's really intense.
Did you know him?
Not really, only by reputation.
What reputation?
I feel uncomfortable speaking about this now. Please, excuse me. I'm behind in my studies and I must get back to the library. Bye, Nancy.
And yet, he never goes back to the library. He just sits there the whole time. To decode his name, just find a phone. Just find a phone. Was part of his fame. Jake's locker combo. Oh! So his locker combo is his name, and you find a phone because it has the digits on it. And if you don't read that on the bulletin board, you can call Ned and get a hint, and I think he gives you the hint. How Ned knows? I don't know. I don't know how Bess, George, Ned, any of these people know anything. They're like, oh, his code, you can know his code by looking at this. And I'm like, how do you know that? You don't even know who Jake is. How do you know his locker combination? I just found out where his locker was. Well, we haven't yet, but we will. Okay. Oh. Turned around too fast.
Whoa! A new girl at school. Do you realize what destiny has brought you today? Yours truly, Hector Hulk Sanchez.
Yeah, okay.
Hulk?
You are new around here. I play for the Manatees, one of the best teams in the state.
Good for you.
I leave the others in the dirt, man. Soon it's college ball, and then the Miami Dolphins. Showtime!
College ball?
Yeah, I'm playing great football this year. I'm expecting an offer from a Big Ten school any day now.
What will you do if you
Wait,
don't get an
I don't realize
offer?
why I asked that. That's such a discouraging thing to say.
Don't get an offer?
Well, what happens if you don't? Imagine saying to someone, hey, like, this is my
I play for
dream,
the
like, this is my
Manatees,
goal, I
one of the
really
best
hope I get it. What if you don't? What if you don't achieve your goals? Like, that's such a mean thing to say.
Unlike Jake Rogers?
Jake Rogers was a loser. No one liked the dude. Even if he'd lived, he was headed for trouble. Sorry, can't talk now. I gotta go to practice. Later.
And yet, he never goes to practice. He just stands there, tossing up a football the entire game. I think they just don't want to answer questions, but you know what? That's fine. I don't need you to answer my question. Solve the mystery anyway. The Crane School of Self-Defense, training that gets results. Get a jump on education. Okay. Is this, can you read this? If you can read this, the name, what does that say? Then, alright, I got lost. If you can read this, is that an M? I guess I can't read it. Get my eyes checked. Yeah, you can also read these, and some of them are backwards, upside down. Wait. I started, oh. Nowhere to turn to. Nowhere to hide. Let the books and the library be your guide. A symbol of kanji, worn with great pride. Reflects a big secret that someone must hide. Ooh. These have little hints on the bulletin boards, but kanji is talking about is like the judo poster that we just looked at. So, okay. Here, let's find Jake's locker. Ooh, debate team. That's what I would join. Okay, so his locker combination, which I just have memorized because it was the phone, or the code to my phone for a while because of this game. J-A-K-E. Voila! So, interesting. We have a judo magazine. Florida Paseo del Mar, masked marauder flattens foes. Onlookers and participants alike were stunned when an unknown last-minute entry swept the competition and won Paseo del Mar's 5th annual men's judo tournament this month. Wearing a cloth mask to conceal his identity, the winner, who identified himself only as Ninenko, impressed the capacity crowd with his quickness and control. Such excitement and his incredible throwing techniques will make next year's competition even more of a treat. Will the masked man return? I didn't want to open it again. No! Go back! Thank you. English essays. Through the ages. Educational publishing. And then an empty video cassette tape. Interesting. There's a knife on the floor for some reason. A video camera. And a newspaper, the Paseo Times. Break-in at local pharmacy. Paseo County Police responded to a break-in at the drug depot pharmacy at Xana Street in early morning hours yesterday. Whoever it was knew exactly what they were looking for, said Police Chief Scones. They broke in the building through the back window, took the drugs, and were out in minutes. According to the report, several vials of Dianabol were taken. That's an interesting name for a drug. We were just lucky there were no other damage was done to the store, said owner Steve Beeman. The alarm report came into police headquarters at 2 a.m. on Thursday morning. Police responded and were on the scene within 20 minutes. A broken window was spotted immediately, but the thief had already left the scene. This break-in appears to be linked to 4 other robberies in Paseo during the past year. An investigation to the crime is currently underway. According to the police, there was one witness who is being questioned in association with this incident. Investigators are also currently questioning 2 men in their late 20s. Anyone with information concerning this crime may contact Paseo Police Department headquarters at 555-4855. Why does Jake have all these things in his locker? Okay. So we checked out his locker. Now, let's go to the library. Is that my key? Ooh, go up. Go up. Thank you. Oh.
That medallion Connie is wearing is kanji for crane.
Very interesting. Did I already look at the books down here? No, I haven't. Okay, so here's Braille. So this is going to become helpful later. Okay. The bolt cutter you must take, or you could be the next Jake. Alright. So that's why we took the bolt cutter in the kitchen. Oh. I don't want to be the next Jake. R.I.P. I want to see if we can get into the teacher's lounge. Let's go on the side here where the window is, and we're going to use this glass cutter. We're going to destroy public property. Because Nancy's not above that to get to the truth of a matter, you know? Okay. So let's use her aunt's login. Eloise drew O Wise Elder. What is your to-do list? Call Dylan HR for boiler service. Not available. Okay. So, something to print. And there's all the passwords, the codes to everything around school. So to get into the maintenance room, it is note in Braille. Eloise Drew, just to let you know, the main lights were left on in the library the past 2 nights. Suspicious. Alright, let's see what printed. Where's that printer? 5:15, lights left on in the library. 6 p.m., all outer entrance doors checked and locked. Backpack belonging to Connie Watson was found in the student union. Several outside security lights are out. Toolbox from Dylan HVAC service left in boiler room. Patrol outside grounds on foot. Dumpsters are cafeteria not properly secured. Observed young man peering through school entrance doorway. He identified himself as an exchange student and was trying to retrieve his homework. I let him in and escorted him to his locker and escorted him out of the building. At approximately 8:30 p.m., I heard 2 individuals arguing in the video lab room on the first floor. When I approached the lab, 2 males exited from the door and ran down the hall toward the school entrance when they saw me. The first male was approximately 5 foot 5 inches, 120 pounds, red hair, 15 to 18 years old. He wore a green windbreaker and jeans. The second male was older and heavy-set, 25 to 30 years old. The younger male ran out through the school exit while the older male continued down the hallway. I pursued the older male but could not locate him after he turned the corner. The exit near the boiler room had already been locked, so I suspected that the trespasser had a key to open it. A work order for the lock to be changed has been submitted. No equipment appeared to be vandalized or missing in the video lab. I have left a message with L. Stevens about the incident. Caught several students soaping teachers on... Daryl Gray was involved. It was a senior prank. So interesting. Let's look at the filing cabinet. Senior final papers. Let's see. Hal Tanaka, exchange student.
This essay looks exactly like the one in Jake's locker.
T. He's a plagiarizer. And it sounds like Jake knew about it. I don't think there's anything else we can look at. But let's go confront Hal with this newfound information.
Hi, Nancy.
Have you heard of Hulk Sanchez?
Heard of him? Hulk holds the conference record for quarterback sacks. He's been the state's #1 player since he was a freshman. He's also a candidate for a big university, even with his injury.
Injury?
Hulk got hurt a few weeks ago. Ever since that game, he hasn't played the same. I worry that his chances of playing for a top school are not as good as before his injury.
Do you know Connie Watson?
Yes, we've been in a few classes together. I think she was dating Jake Rogers.
Oh!
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
Daryl found Jake's body this morning. He's very popular, and a good politician too. Just like his father.
Like his father?
Yes, Daryl's father is former U.S. Senator Eugene Gray. I hear he was a great politician, but not a very good businessman. I think his company went bankrupt a few years ago.
Do you know why Jake had a video camera in his locker?
I didn't know Jake was interested in video. I avoided him whenever I could.
Jake knew you copied your essay from that book of English essays, didn't he?
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed. My family will be extremely unhappy about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Why did you copy the essay?
I had no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was buried in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest
Nowadays
of the
people just
semester.
use AI.
Or he would tell my family everything.
to do their homework.
What else could I do? My family was depending on me to succeed.
Were you desperate enough to kill him?
I was not happy about the situation, but I would never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this, I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened. I regret what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
If you didn't kill Jake,
How was he not caught
do
for
you have any idea
plagiarizing?
who did?
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange. I didn't know they were friends.
Talk to you
Casting
later.
suspicion.
Farewell, Nancy.
We're gonna have to talk to Daryl. Our boy Daryl in a minute. But right now we're gonna go talk to the Hulk.
How's it going?
What
That's
can you
about
tell
okay.
me about Connie Watson?
She hangs out at the gym a lot. I heard she's been having a real tough time.
Tough time?
I heard she's been having a cash flow problem.
Ooh,
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
That dude is always studying. He's a huge fan of mine, real smart guy. But I never understood why a brain like Tanaka would hang out with slime like Jake Rogers.
Hal was a friend of Jake's?
Let's just say I saw them talking together a lot. Jake's locker was right next to Hal's. Now that I think of it, last time I saw them together, Hal seemed pretty upset.
interesting.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He seems like a cool guy. His family used to sponsor the annual football awards dinner until last year. You know, he's the one who found Jake's body.
Yes, we did know that.
I'm really sorry you got injured. Does that affect your chances of playing college ball?
Where'd you hear that? I'm as strong as ever.
Okay. Guess we're done talking to him. Let's go talk to Connie a little bit.
What's up, Nancy?
What's
What do you
up?
know about Hulk Sanchez?
He's a big jock on campus. Never dated him or anything.
Hulk
Okay.
told me money's been tight for you these days.
Looks like a little
What a
tidbit of
dork.
information.
Hulk Sanchez doesn't know the first thing about my
It's
life. He
Sanchez.
needs to get a life and stop talking about mine.
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
Not very well. He's an exchange student from Japan and a total workaholic. He told me he's trying to get a scholarship for college. Lately, he's looking really burnt out. I think the pressure is getting to him.
What pressure?
Hal is maxing out on course hours this year. He needs to prove himself if he's going to get a scholarship. If he doesn't get a scholarship, he'll have to go back to Japan. That would be a total disgrace for his family.
How well do you know Daryl Gray?
I wish I knew him better. He's the only guy I'd ever consider dating. He's student council president, holds a cool job at a diner called Maxine, and drives a Porsche 911.
Ooh, a Porsche 911.
Drives a Porsche and works at a diner? That doesn't compute.
Daryl's family was rich and used to throw major parties all the time, but not anymore.
You're wearing a Japanese medallion with a symbol that means crane. And Crane is the name of the judo school on the poster in the gym.
Anyway,
What a
Nancy's
coincidence.
out here
Funny,
insinuating.
I never noticed.
I never noticed. Why is everyone just like cuts me off? I'm talking to you. I'm just gonna have to make my rounds. I'm gonna talk to everybody about all the stuff they're telling me, all the tea.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
Connie
about
told
that.
me you study too hard. Is that true?
Connie doesn't know my study habits. I can handle my studies.
Apparently not, because you plagiarized the paper.
Talk to you later.
But never
Farewell,
mind.
Nancy.
I don't have anything to say about that. Yeesh. Okay. Let's talk to the Hulk.
How's it going?
Let's go, good. Let's go with you, bro.
Tell me about the robbery at the drug depot pharmacy.
Why would I know about a robbery? All I know about is football.
Okay, guess he's done talking me to you. Jeez. Just cutting me off. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I want to ask Connie about how she used to date Jake. So, go talk to her. And then we're going to go talk to Daryl.
What is it you want now?
Okay. Rude.
Didn't I hear you were dating Jake?
Unnecessary.
Hey, a girl can make a mistake, can't she? I gotta go now. Later.
Okay, fine. You know what? Actually, no. I have to go. I gotta go now. See you, Connie. Sorry, I can't stay and talk. Have a mystery to solve, you know. It's important things. Not just flipping through a magazine or whatever it is you're doing. Okay. We're gonna go to the diner. So we have to insert disc number 1. And that's gonna happen right now.
How can I
Daryl?
help, my number 1 detective?
We have some questions for you.
How well do you
A
know
lot of
Hulk
them,
Sanchez?
Well, I know the guy can scarf down half a dozen burgers at a time. He's the best linebacker ever to
Burger
play
sounds
for the
really good
Manatees.
right now.
He also told me he's really psyched to play college ball next year.
Manatees?
Paseo Del Mar's high school football team. They're number 1 this year, all because of Hulk. He's their star.
College football?
Hulk's dream is to become a great college football star and then play for the Miami Dolphins. He lives and breathes football.
Do you know Connie Watson?
I've seen her around, but we've never had a class together. I don't think she's ever been to Maxine's.
Why do you think she's never been to the diner?
I'm not sure. She's very private about what she does after school.
What can you tell me about Hal Tanaka?
Well, for one thing, his name isn't really Hal. He uses Hal because his Japanese name is way hard to pronounce. He's an exchange student who's all study, no play. And he's obsessed with getting a college scholarship. Poor guy.
What's wrong with wanting a college scholarship?
I feel sorry for him because he's missing out on all the fun of high school. He needs to seriously chill.
Was Jake interested in judo?
You're kidding, right? The only physical thing Jake did was to think up new ways to get other people to do his work for him.
What do you know about the break-in at the pharmacy?
Well, the police thought it was a prank at first because it didn't look like anything had been taken. Then the pharmacist found one particular drug missing. I think it was a steroid or something.
Hal, Hulk, and Connie were all involved with Jake. He had information that could jeopardize Hal's career. Connie once dated Jake, and Hulk seems awfully touchy about that break-in at the drug depot.
They all have a
In
motive.
my humble opinion, you either hand the case over to the police or keep pressuring each of them until somebody cracks. Oh yeah, Nancy, I just remembered. Some guy dropped off this note for you. I think it's important.
What guy?
It was weird. I've never seen him before. He just handed me the note and took off.
See you later.
Yeah, that is weird. Ooh. I have the solution to your mystery. Meet me in the boiler room. Alright, guess we're heading to the boiler room. But we gotta put disc 2 in. So the password was note, which I think was T-E. Woo! You did it. Okay. Now we gotta insert this one. Give me a second. One moment. Oh no. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bolt cutters and we have to turn them a certain way. I don't... Oh, crap. I actually... Hold on. Shoot. Okay. Oh. My heart. I thought I wasn't gonna get it for a second. I was... gonna take this video cassette tape and let's watch it at Aunt Eloise's house. Turn on the TV. And then put the cassette in. It's the pharmacy. And it's Hector! Hector's the thief! He stole the drugs. Guess that's assuming that's the winner of the judo competitions. Oh! It's Connie. Connie won the men's competition. Guess her necklace did have some significance. And there's Hal copying the essay. Plagiarizing, but we already knew this. How did he not notice anybody watching? He even got different angles and everything. He didn't see that he was being watched. I still don't know how he didn't get in trouble for plagiarizing. No one saw him. Is that Daryl? Who's that? It's a mystery man. And he's handing him a piece of paper. And he's handing him green paper. He's giving him money. Suspicious. We're going to talk to Connie. And then we're going to talk to the Hulk. We're going to tell them what's up. Tell them we know all about the sketchy stuff you guys have been doing. Their motive they had to kill Jake, who was probably blackmailing them. Jake really had nothing better to do this time than stalk his fellow students. Man, what a shame.
What is it you want now?
Listen, Connie. We know.
I know you're the unknown winner of that judo competition. Jake Rogers had it all on videotape.
Yes, Nancy. I'm the mysterious winner of the men's tournament. It wasn't easy for me, and I'm proud of what I did.
Jake was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Okay. Jake was blackmailing me. Why else would I have gone out with that slime ball? He was cruel. He liked to humiliate me in public and told everyone I was his black belt babe.
That's actually really funny.
Why did you enter a men's tournament when you could have easily won the women's division?
The prize money is a lot better in the men's division. It was enough to cover the tuition for college next year.
The patriarchy!
Hey, I'll do whatever it takes to reach my goal. Now I'm going to be the first one
She
in my
really
family to
said-
go to college.
Yeah, okay.
Could you have hated Jake enough to kill him?
Do you think I would give up everything I've worked for and do a stupid thing like that? Jake treated me really badly, but I'd never kill him. You can turn me in if you want to. I'm telling the truth.
Goodbye.
I don't have any evidence, so
I'm
it's nothing I
outta
would
here,
turn
Nancy.
you in with. Okay, jeez. Alright, Hector! Wait. Alright, Hector! Listen here. Beef.
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor. Bother someone else.
Okay, well, I'm not into people who call themselves the Hulk, so feelings
Jake
mutual.
knew you broke into the drug depot. He was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Yeah, he found out I stole the steroids and threatened to turn me over to the cops.
He said that
It'd end my
nonchalantly.
football career if I didn't cooperate.
Yeah, he found out I stole the steroids.
Why did you steal the steroids?
I got hurt really bad in a game a few weeks back, broke 4 ribs and cracked 2 others.
Ooh,
I had to keep playing even though I was hurt. Needed to impress the scouts.
that's not healthy.
And then I started taking steroids. Wasn't worth it because I was still in pain and all my free time was spent playing errand boy for Jake.
Errand boy?
The last thing Jake had me do was deliver a note to Daryl Gray. It was in a sealed envelope so I couldn't read it. My bet is Jake was blackmailing Daryl too.
Bye.
Aha.
I'm out of here.
No, you're not. You're still standing there. Okay. All right. Let's go confront Daryl.
How can I help, my #1 detective?
I saw Jake's tape, Daryl. I know he was blackmailing you.
Tell him, Nancy.
You got me there, detective. But it didn't have to be like this. I wish we had met under different circumstances.
Okay.
What were you selling?
Anyways.
Drugs? Trade secrets?
I didn't know what I was getting into. This guy, Mitch Dillon, offered me a way to make some fast money. I needed the cash for school next year, so I went for it. All I had to do was pick up a package at the pharmaceutical company. But then Mitch threatened me.
So you were a drug runner? Oh, Daryl. But how did Jake find out?
I don't know, but Jake was always getting into someone's business. Maybe he overheard a conversation between me and Mitch. All I know is one day Jake stuck a videotape in my face and told me he had enough to put me away unless I paid him off. I had no choice but to cooperate. I guess he decided he could get more money out of Mitch. That was a big mistake. Mitch was in a different league than Jake.
Mitch killed Jake, didn't he?
Nancy.
Mitch is totally
Mitch
capable
killed
of.
Jake.
We need to get more evidence on Mitch Dillon. If only we can get him to confess his involvement with Jake's murder somehow.
I care about you, Nancy, and wish you weren't involved in this mess. But if you insist, I'll help you catch Mitch. I have to deliver more food to the pharmaceutical plant later. We can try and grab Mitch when I give him the package tonight.
See you later.
Take care, detective.
We gotta go get backup. We can't let Daryl go alone.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Connie, we're going to find the person who killed Jake. If you help out now, the case will move a lot quicker.
I wish I could, Nancy. I can't take that kind of risk right now. Not with college just around the corner. If I get involved, the truth about the tournament would be exposed. I'll never go to college if that happens.
Daryl's life is in danger. He really needs your help.
This is starting to get really intense. I don't want to get involved, even
yeah,
if it means
someone
I
was
would get
murdered.
the chance to help Daryl.
Lame. Boo! Thanks for nothing, Connie.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
You already said that. You need to
Hal,
get over
we're
it,
going
Hal.
to find the person who killed Jake. If you help out now, this case will move a lot quicker.
My future is at stake. I have to make the grades or my family won't continue to pay for my education. I must go now.
Yeah. Everyone's unreliable. No one wants to help.
I've told you what I know. Listen, my body's my temple. I can't risk it for anyone.
What?
Hulk, we're going to find
What does
the
that
person
even
who
mean?
killed Jake. If you help out now, this case will move a lot quicker.
Sorry, babe. I can't risk getting involved.
Don't call me babe. Man! Nobody wants to help. They're only risking their futures when they think it'll benefit them, but not when it comes to helping somebody else. You all are lame, and I can do this. We can do this without you guys. So long. We're gonna solve the mystery, and we're gonna help Daryl. Are we ready? Are we ready to confront a killer? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, they just appeared out of nowhere.
You're Jake's murderer.
You're Jake's murderer. Oh no. See, we can't get involved in a fist fight like that. That's unwise. Oh my goodness, he has a gun. Connie! Ooh! Take the gun. And we gotta aim it at Mitch. Oh! Okay. Did I get it?
You're surrounded. It's all over for you.
Put him, stick him up.
Dear Dad, case closed and Mitch is on his way to prison. Daryl's recovering just
he
fine
is.
and Connie's giving him private judo lessons. Hulk agreed to pay for the damages to
He
the
needs
pharmacy
those.
and
Got a
Hal got his
broken arm.
scholarship.
Way to go, Hal.
Today, Aunt Eloise got a letter from a friend. Something about a television station and death threats. Sounds like another case for Nancy Drew. Don't worry, I'll be careful. Love, Nancy.
All right, that was Nancy Drew's Secrets Can Kill. We solved the case. Jake's murderer was Mitch Dillon. And I guess the moral of the story is don't get involved with criminals and do anything sketchy because you might get blackmailed for it. So. But anyways, Nancy's next mystery is Stay Tuned for Danger, and it takes place in New York City. So we'll be solving that next. But I'll see you guys all again soon. Fade out.